Yeah, it's like a slingshot. What's good, fam? Welcome back to Unlockable Character. We are at the car wash and we got some flowers from Costco. The girlfriend gonna have a nice drive back. Today is Monday afternoon. There was a crazy, I think a chemical fire in Georgia, southeast of Atlanta today. In some areas it smelled like chlorine, so I was checking that out, but City of Atlanta says it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But guys, what an age to live in. I talked about it in the previous video. This is the age of exponential growth. So that means 1 year can move you ahead in your own life 3 to 5 years, just as technology is moving that fast. And you really have to think about how to apply technology. So at my new role, one of the things I'm thinking about is both tactical and strategic applications of AI. So for all of you out there who don't know how best to use AI, and you're just using a chatbot, well, prompting is the most important thing to learn if you're just going to use a chatbot interface. And I would recommend the first thing to say to any AI when you're interacting with it in a chat is please think through this step by step. More recent models, especially the one from OpenAI, now have chain of thought reasoning, but you want to basically help the AI think the way you want it to. So you're gonna tell it to think it through step by step. And then if you have a problem, you're gonna tell the AI what is the persona of the expert that you want the answer from the problem for. So you're gonna say, you are a world-class, let's say, financial investment professional. So you help other people invest their money. And I have, you could even say, you know, $500 a month to save up, and I would like to invest it in stocks and bonds. Please explain this to me like I'm 5. So you want to give the AI an idea of the audience and how you want the answer formatted. So all we've said so far is please think through this step by step. You are a world-class investment professional who is helping me basically invest my $500 a month that I'm able to save in stocks and bonds and cryptos. And so if you have a conversation like this with an AI and you give it this information in the prompt, right? You're telling it, please think through this step by step. You're telling it, you have the persona, or you are a world-class investment professional. So you're telling it what it is. So you're giving it that kind of authority, and it's going to help the AI shape its answer from a perspective that's much more valid for what you're looking for in terms of your answer. And then you're telling it more detail about what you need assistance with. In this case, investing $500 a month if you can save that. And just think through this, guys. This is a different way of thinking about how to interact with the AI, okay? This is prompting. So really consider that. The ways that you prompt AI, it's a very tactical thing. Immediately, if you're using chat interfaces, you can help people get better answers, better output by helping them improve their prompts. And so that's just one example that I'm giving you guys in terms of what to do. The weather right now is pretty beautiful out. It's not too windy. It's 77 degrees. The turbos are loving it, you know. They spool up super quick. It sounds good. The XHP, guys, so XHP is on the car. I've customized it now. Kind of really got a good understanding of it. And you'll see that when we're driving after the tires dry off a little bit, you'll see that I have a good grasp of where the car is with the transmission tune. It feels amazing. Honestly, it makes it feel like the car is brand new to drive. Like, that's how much I enjoy having Flash, the XHP tune. That's a beautiful, I think, 8 series. Very nice. Doesn't look like too bad. The traffic, it was bad when we came in. Looks like a lot of the traffic has died down since we came in the car wash. That's pretty good. All right, so let's get in rear wheel drive, have some fun after the light turns green. You can hear the burbles. The burbles have been enhanced by XHP. That's the crazy part, that the modular nature of XHP extends to the burbles, which is amazing. I'm loving these light blue colors, guys. The M4 CS is getting delivered to dealerships. That's freaking awesome. I'm seeing some for sale, so some people have definitely backed out on their allocations. And a black M4 CS, they didn't make them in satin black, so you could put XPEL satin PPF on the paint. So for example, the screen has XPEL satin PPF, and if you have a glossy paint, you can put satin PPF on it to get a satin color. And so black sapphire metallic on the M4 CS with some XPEL satin PPF would look so menacing. It gets the yellow headlights, it has the red laser tail lights, there's no cup holders, Alcantara steering wheel, full center tunnel is carbon fiber, and I think there are some suspension tweaks along with another 20 horsepower. So I think this M4 CS is a sick car. It's just missing a few things that on the luxury side, the technology side, I do really appreciate in the regular M4 competition. I have this 360 parking camera, which also really helps the car wash, as you saw. It's not even an option on the CS. I also have red leather, including Fiona red bucket seats, whereas the CS gets black bucket seats with a little bit of red contrast. It's not stitching though. I don't know how best to describe it, but it's actually in the seat itself, the red contrast. But it's nowhere near as eye-popping as Fiona Red, so I love the Fiona Red. But I will say, as a, you know, a rare car, it really doesn't weigh that much less. I think it weighs like maybe 70 to 100 pounds less, if that, than an M4 competition. Because they are all-wheel drive, the CS. But it is a beautiful and I think rare car. It has a sweet front splitter on it, sweet front grille. You can get a beautiful light blue. I think it's called Riviera blue. It's gorgeous. I think that really shows the lines of the car. And you can get a frozen Isle of Man green, which I'm super psyched to see in person, because I haven't seen one of those. Safe, guys. Oh, can you hear the shifts, guys? Because I know the windows are up, but I'm telling you, the transmission feels even more alive with XHP. It's beautiful. And you know, I've had some people think, okay, like, so the M4, right, you can push it to over 700 wheel horsepower, no problem. At that point, just to remind you, you're now faster than Huracans, 458s, easily GT3s, and you're also now faster than a lot of twin turbo V8 cars from the last 5-10 years. And from there, I mean, you can really just slap a hybrid turbo and push 800, 900, or then big turbo, push 4 figures in horsepower. Of course, you're going to lose the drivability. I think 700 horsepower on this car, stock turbos, upgraded a little bit of the fuel system to run that power on full ethanol. I mean, that's perfect. Perfect power to weight. I don't think you have to get crazy tires or anything like that. Because past 700, that's when you need like Toyo 888Rs all the way around. And that's just so annoying to run that type of tire. Oh my God, that was 5th gear. There's so much kick. XHP is incredible. Even the downshifts sound wicked. There's so much intensity, but also snappiness in each shift. And I'm telling you guys, I've had a 2021 M4. The transmission in that car, I had it for 30,000 miles. It actually felt the most fragile. And all of my M4s have been with the ZF 8-speed automatic, but the 2021, it just felt fragile. So I'll leave it at that. The 2024 M4, which was Xdrive, felt great. But the 2025, also Xdrive, which is this car, feels even better. From the factory, it felt better. And that was something that I pointed out, which is the software in the transmission had definitely been updated. I don't think hardware-wise they could have done much, but the factory feel from the software already was better in the 2025. Now XHP on top of that, I mean, it's a custom XHP tune. I've put time into it to really figure it out based on how I drive. And I can help you do that too if you're interested. If you're in the Discord, no problem, I got you as an early access member. But if you want it otherwise, you know, I also have settings for JB4, and if you want to book time with me and customize your G82 in terms of you got a JB4, you got XHP, I can absolutely help you out with custom settings for 93 octane, running up to E30, you know, an ethanol blend. So consider booking time with me. That's $100 for an hour of my time where you'll get the settings, and I'll really help you dial them in. So think about that, guys. Having 3 M4s, I have a lot of experience with these cars now. And you can tell based on the way that this is shifting, it's like butter. I can't really describe it until you are experiencing it in person, but the shifts are really emotional, really dramatic. They really wake you up. That tone on that shift. 5th to 6th has a super deep tone. There it is again. It sounds amazing. Exceptional, exceptional. It's really the only way to describe it. bucks. Like I said, 8 out of 10 tire for half the price of the OEM Michelin's or the Pirellis. But yeah, you would get more grip if you were running a Michelin or Pirelli OEM tire right now. But still, the car is performing flawlessly. It's like a slingshot. XHP has engaged the transmission in a way that makes the car faster, makes it more fun to drive. It just really makes it come alive. That was all rear-wheel drive, so let's go to four-wheel drive now.